working. On a holiday where I blow a lot. Getting in. Let's get it. One of the greats, do what we gotta do. Get it, baby. September 13th.
Oh, I'm feeling great. I've been working out. Actually, I just got done running before we, head into the press conference. So everything is going according to plan, and I'm looking forward to becoming a 3-time undisputed champion come September 13th.
Terence Crawford just sent a chilling message to Canelo Alvarez, without saying a single word. In a newly released training clip, the undefeated pound-for-pound king is seen ruthlessly smashing the heavy bag with surgical precision and frightening power, each thunderous punch echoing like a war drum. The intensity in Crawford's eyes speaks volumes. This isn't just training, it's a declaration of war. With their super middleweight showdown officially locked in for September 13th.
The last fighters that you fought, they ain't on my level.
I fought everybody.
The last fighters you fought since
Everybody.
2002.
Mention me one. You
Since
mention me
2002.
one elite fighter. Just one.
You.
Oh, me.
Look.
It's gonna be me.
I don't care about
And you will see that.
You. So when I beat you, is you gonna be a nobody? When I stump a mud hole in your ass, is you gonna be a nobody? Everybody else, they saying, since I moved to 147, I ain't fought nobody. Every last one of them stump a mud hole in their ass and he gonna be next. Watch.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
At the High Voltage Fanatics Fest press conference in New York on June 21st, Terence Crawford delivered a cold-blooded verbal takedown that shook the room. Following a tense face-off where Canelo Alvarez shoved him, Crawford leaned in and growled, "You're going to remember, that's the purpose." The chilling statement echoed moments later in his aggressive walk-down stance, as he dismissed Canelo.
He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. I think this fight is gonna be in the history of boxing for sure. That's for sure.
For sure, they're with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you right now.
You can see it, but it's gonna be difficult. You take it to your
I'm taking them. And ain't nothing you gonna be able to come fight
And
now.
I know Turkey is in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's gonna be it's gonna be so mad that day.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different. All the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't know different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing
I'm
different. We'll see.
You gonna see it.
We'll
you know
see.
it.
We'll see.
We gonna
son.
see.
At the Riyadh press gathering, Canelo Alvarez exuded calm confidence as he addressed reporters, saying, "Crawford's a great fighter, but he's not Canelo. They only focus on my power, but I have more. I'm going to win. He's not going to beat me." Moments later, Terence Crawford, unfazed by the challenge of stepping up 2 weight classes, fired back with precision, "For sure, these belts are coming home with me. I am very confident. This is my time." The tension between the two champions has only intensified, with both delivering unwavering proclamations of victory.
Win big fights like this. No, this is gonna be one of my best fights in my history, and for me it's very important to win this fight. And yeah, I love boxing. I love winning. I'm a winner, so I'm very excited to be in the ring already.
You can be the first male 3-weight undisputed champion. Is that motivating you?
I will be the first male 3-weight undisputed champion.
But it's a career that maybe doesn't have a statement win over another legendary all-time great. Was that one of the reasons why you took this fight?
Of course, this is my homecoming fight.
Canelo, what did you think about that moment that happened on stage?
I'm turning on right now.
Right? Yeah. You want to go harder for the 13?
I don't know, but made me feel more excited.
Love it.
I'm gonna train so hard.
Shawn Porter, who faced Terence Crawford in 2021, recently voiced his concerns about Crawford stepping up to fight Canelo Alvarez at super middleweight. Speaking in June 2025, Porter expressed worry about how Crawford would withstand Canelo's power over a full 12-round fight. He emphasized that Canelo is naturally the bigger man and would likely aim to wear Crawford down early with heavy shots. While Porter holds deep respect for Crawford's skill set and sharp ring IQ, he cautioned that
the others say like, no, that's 2 more weight classes. Like once he gets touched by Canelo, it's going to be different.
I am concerned about him absorbing a Canelo, especially through the course of 12 rounds. We do know Canelo, he's going to slow down. You know, I think if anything, Canelo would try to start fast and bang on him and break him down before he gets later, and he still got that kind of steam. But, you know, there's so many components that make a champion. There's so many components that make a legend. It's just so much to go into. It's a conversation an hour easily when we talk about Terence Crawford, all of the components that Canelo have, and how we find how they even out and who trumps one another. You know what I mean? We tried to do that with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and we see how that panned out. You know what I mean? So
Chris Algieri, former WBO super lightweight champion and current boxing analyst, recently shared his candid thoughts on the potential Crawford versus Canelo clash. "I've seen Canelo get pushed around, but I've never seen that happen to Terence," Algieri said, a statement that captures the core of his belief. According to Algieri, Crawford isn't just physically gifted, he possesses a rare mental toughness that sets him apart. He praised Crawford's...
He's one of those guys, he just locks in. He just locks in, especially when you doubt him. So, yeah, it's a really interesting matchup. I think of it more from psychological than anything, you know, because on paper, it's like, yeah, he's super middleweight. He went up 3, now Terence is going up 3 weight classes. He had a little trouble with Majramov. So on paper, it's like, of course it's Canelo, but when you think about it from a psychological standpoint, it's like, I don't know, man.
Kenneth Sims, a Chicago-based sparring partner of Terence Crawford, recently reflected on their first training session in an interview with World Boxing News, revealing how Crawford dominated him with ease in nearly every round. Sims recalled that from the start, Crawford set a punishing tempo and displayed elite ring IQ, offering only the smallest openings. Despite Sims' efforts to stay competitive, he ultimately had to respect Crawford's superior timing and adaptability. That initial
Did Terence Crawford beat you up in sparring? Because a lot of people have told me, even Shakur told me that Bud has beaten me up in sparring before. Like
the first time we sparred,
yo, why does this nigga be like trying to beat up niggas for real in sparring?
Yeah, he beat my ass the first time we sparred. Nah, but that was before we went to camp together. So that was Bud, his baby mom, she from Chicago, so he come up here and he had called me whenever he come up here, be like, yo, what you doing? So this was bro, I was like 19, 20 years old. He called me, bro. I said, I ain't doing that. I said, you got your shit?
You know, Bud competitive, you know he gonna be.
He said, yeah. I said, come to the gym.
Right.
I did alright. He whooped me, but I did alright.
Yeah.
But when we was for the camp, for Amir Khan camp, it was great work. It's like boxing. You have your days, he had his days. It was good. It was fun.
Crawford's intimidating reputation has even seeped into fan culture. During a fan street activation in New York, one enthusiastic supporter confidently declared his pick for Canelo Alvarez, proudly stating, "I'm a big Mexican fan," only for the moment to take a viral turn when Terence Crawford suddenly appeared behind him. The fan froze, visibly stunned, then sheepishly backed off his pick, ending the moment with a quick, respectful handshake. The impromptu exchange, shared widely across
Mexican supporters, you know, they love boxing. I got a lot of people that I grew up with as, you know, Latino, you know, so, you know, this is for the whole Mexican people that love me and support me.
Are you looking to rile Canelo up with these actions, do you think?
No, Canelo, you know what I mean, he cool, he ain't worrying about that.
Former heavyweight titleholder Shannon Briggs offered a bold prediction for the highly anticipated super middleweight showdown, confidently stating in a recent interview, "I got Crawford by stoppage," and emphasizing that he rarely misses when it comes to fight picks. Briggs, who has known Terence Crawford since he was 12 years old, cited their long-standing friendship and his deep belief in Crawford's abilities. He highlighted Bud's exceptional ring IQ, sharp angles, and explosive timing as the keys to breaking down Canelo Alvarez in the later rounds. While acknowledging Canelo's power and status as the
Crawford Canelo, how do you see that one playing out?
I've been saying Crawford by stoppage.
By stoppage?
Yeah.
Crawford stoppage?
Yes, sir.
You truly believe that could happen?
Yeah, I've been saying it for months, since way back
What makes you think that? Because Canelo is, from what I can see, one of the best chins in boxing.
Because sometimes you get a Usyk. I think Terence Crawford like Usyk. He can fight both ways. He gets stronger as the fight goes on. He wants to prove something. I'm not biased because of this. I mean, I met him when he was 12 years old. Came to my gym. Seen him there, 12 years old.
Really?
And I can see something in his eyes that I've seen him in Turkey, and I still see that in your eyes. There's something in there that says, yo, I want to prove something, champ. We're going to see it. I could be wrong. He could get stopped. You know what I'm saying? But I think he's going to stop him. But it's time. Canelo, it's time for something else now. Now listen, I'm not great at predictions. That's why I don't gamble. The champ don't do no crime, and the champ don't gamble, because I suck.
Kelvin Davis, a longtime friend and former sparring partner of Terence Crawford, believes Crawford's elite ring IQ, fluid switch hitting, and relentless competitiveness more than compensate for the size disadvantage against Canelo Alvarez. Davis argues that once Crawford neutralizes Canelo's power and physicality, he'll begin to take over, breaking Alvarez down round by round and forcing a late stoppage through cumulative punishment. While Davis acknowledges that Crawford doesn't carry one-punch knockout power at 168 pounds, he insists that Bud's superior conditioning and technical mastery will give him a decisive edge.
And then, obviously it was announced that Canelo's fighting your man Terence Crawford September 12th here at Allegiant Stadium. Give me your breakdown of that fight. One sec. Just picking it back up with Kelvin Davis. Just talking about Canelo and Crawford, what's your thoughts?
Canelo, man, he ain't looked too good this past weekend. I'm Team Crawford, so I got Crawford all the way. I got Crawford beating up Canelo, actually, especially after what I just seen. Canelo just got better overall skills. The only thing Canelo has over Bud is the size. So once Bud neutralizes his power and his size, I think he's going to take off that night and have a dominating performance.
But is the size as people think? You've been around Crawford. Like, is it such a big factor?
I just seen him size up, and actually I don't think it's going to be that much of a factor. So
Kell Brook, who was stopped by Terence Crawford in the 4th round back in 2020, has issued a cautionary warning about Crawford's decision to face Canelo Alvarez at super middleweight, calling it a risky leap. Crawford is going to have to move up 14 pounds, Brook explained. I know when I boxed Golovkin, there's a big difference, especially when it's someone good. He pointed out that Crawford is skipping.
Boxing fans, we are here in Doncaster. Kell Brook, man, good to see you. How's things? How's life?
Life's good. Life's good. Got my hands full. I've got a little son now.
Talk to me, man. How does it feel being a father?
Yeah, I've been father.
Sorry, you have got kids. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've got 3 girls, and now I've got a boy. My first boy. Yeah, I'm excited.
Have you thought what you're gonna do? Because a boxer's son is naturally gonna maybe do. Yeah, I know it's early. We gotta think about it. Would you want him to get into boxing?
Not really. Whatever he wants to get himself into, I'll be behind him.
It's good to see you smiling, man. It's good to see you back, just chilling, relaxing. No itchy knuckles. There has been a few talks and rumours, Kell Brook, Chris Eubank Jr. in the past and whatever else, but are you just done? Are you just chilling out now?
I'm just chilling.
Talk to me, man. I need to ask fight Crawford Canelo in September. You obviously faced Crawford. I do need your opinion on this fight. And Canelo's fought recently. What do you make of that?
It's a wow. It's a wow. You know what I mean? It's 2 prime athletes fighting against each other, but you've got to sway towards Canelo. Crawford's gonna have to move up, and I knew when I boxed Golovkin. There's a big difference, especially with someone that, fighting a middleweight, a mediocre champions, it's okay. But when you're fighting someone like Canelo Golovkin, it's a different kettle of fish, I have to lean towards Canelo, but, Crawford's very, very, very good.
Former light heavyweight champion Dmitry Bivol, one of only 2 men to defeat Canelo Alvarez, shared his expert breakdown of the highly anticipated Canelo vs. Crawford showdown. Bivol described it as a very intriguing clash of elite styles, predicting that Canelo will look to press the action, while Crawford's awkward switch-hitting stance, ring generalship, and superior footwork could disrupt the Mexican star's rhythm. Although size remains a key factor, with Crawford moving up to 168 pounds, Bivol believes Bud has a real chance to win if he can adapt mentally and maintain strict discipline throughout.
I could compare like with the Canelo, yeah? He put all his energy, all his power on single punch. And yeah, maybe single punch is harder, Canelo, yeah, than because Bitter Beef didn't do like, yeah, Bitter Beef was more like close and compact, yeah. But if you ask them, let's do like 5 punches. Bitter Beef, every punch will be hard. With Canelo, maybe first hard and then not. Both of them are strong, but Bitter Beef is bigger and he born strong.
Even respected ESPN host Stephen A. Smith made a bold and unwavering prediction: Terence Crawford will beat Canelo Alvarez. His confident statement reflected a deep belief in Crawford's technical brilliance rather than mere fan-driven hype. Smith praised Crawford's switch-hitting versatility, sharp jab, precise angles, and superior speed as key tools to neutralize Canelo's renowned power. While acknowledging Alvarez's Hall of Fame credentials, Smith argued that his punch-heavy, forward-pressing style is ill-suited to handle a cerebral, mobile opponent like Crawford. In Smith's view, Crawford's discipline and
you got a love for boxing.
Yes, love
Who
boxing.
gonna win the fight, man? That's coming up, the biggest
Crawford.
fight in boxing.
Crawford.
Huh?
Crawford. I'm not hesitating. Crawford. I'm not even hesitating. Crawford.
You gonna stand on that all the way to September 13th?
I love Canelo. Crawford will beat Canelo. Crawford will beat Canelo by decision. I can't see anybody knocking out Canelo Alvarez. But I do believe that if you can box and move, that you can beat Canelo. You can outpoint him. Right. When I think about Canelo, one of the things that I don't like about Canelo is, despite his greatness, and a neck as wide as Broadway for crying out loud,
Right.
like almost every shot has to be a power shot.
It's a power shot, yeah.
That's not beating Crawford. I think Gervonta Davis's trainer, Cal, I think he said this. He said Crawford could find himself in trouble if he decides to engage with Canelo, because Canelo is the naturally bigger. And I don't care that Crawford's gotten bigger, and I don't care that Crawford's gonna go in there just as big as Canelo. Canelo is accustomed to fighting at the weight, and Crawford is not. And Canelo is genius in this regard. You don't see him show up for fights not ready.
He's always prepared.
He's always ready.
He's
always prepared. So I think he's the slower fighter. And I think that Crawford is brilliant as a boxer. And I think that between switching to conventional and southpaw, using his jab and movement, I think that Crawford is going to outpoint Canelo because he's faster.
Mikey Garcia acknowledges that Canelo Alvarez's natural size and power at 168 pounds present a serious threat to Terence "Bud" Crawford. However, he also highlights Crawford's elite skill set, his ability to switch stances, box fluidly on the move, and outmaneuver slower opponents, as key factors that could neutralize Canelo's physical advantages. Garcia advises Crawford not to engage in a battle of brute strength, but instead to fight with speed, elusiveness, and tactical precision, leveraging his strengths rather than trying to match size.
When he takes a shot from Canelo, one of those uppercuts from Gia or those...
He could get dropped, or he feels it enough to be like, fuck this, I'm boxing. And he goes on the bicycle, turns southpaw for the rest of the night. And I wouldn't blame him either. Fuck it, you're gonna go make a fucking paycheck at that point.
Right.
You're not gonna go get hurt.
Right.
What good is it to get fucking 20, 30 million if you are fucking hurt physically, end up in the hospital and hurt just physically, life-changing, you don't want that shit.
But you Canelo can hurt him with the life
Sure, he's that big, fool. One punch could fucking knock him out bad enough to hurt his eye socket, detach retina. You never fucking know.
Right.
So no one wants.
Crawford said if he beats him, he's in the top 3 GOATs of all time.
Oh, for sure. If Crawford beats Canelo, then for sure, you'll motherfucking props in the world, bro. And he actually does have a chance. It's not like he doesn't have a chance. Don't be too surprised if he fucking pulls it off in the decision.
So, what's the verdict? Can Terence Crawford actually pull off a stoppage against Canelo Alvarez, or will Canelo